I'd say two different pieces that I always want to talk about with the new lawyers. That's always such a great event. These are, kids who've been in school since they were 3 years old, and they just went from class to class and school to school, and all of a sudden there they are, and we're saying, this is different. Being a lawyer is different. And you could just see them, suddenly sit up straighter. And when we ask them to stand and take an oath of professionalism, there's a visual change in who they are. But I think at that moment, the very first day of law school, that it's just a perfect time to have them start thinking about what it is that lawyers do. We don't just sell widgets. They don't know what widgets are yet. That's a term that you'll learn in law school. But we're there to do some incredible things as lawyers. A quote I often share with law students is from Ruth Bader Ginsburg that I find so important. She talked about how lawyers have a monopoly on certain skills. And so because of that, we have obligations in response to that monopoly. And certainly one is to provide legal services to people who cannot afford a lawyer. And then she talks about how lawyers need to reach out beyond their own interests. And ultimately, she says that lawyers have an obligation to heal the tears in their communities. And that's an idea I want to share with the law students on their very first day. When you become a lawyer, even from the first day of law school, you take a different role in our communities. People look up to you. People look to you for answers. And so therefore, it's not just going to school one more day. It's not just doing another job. You're taking on a very important role in society and democracy. And here's another thing I always want to touch back on for the new law students. Being a lawyer is really hard. It's hard work. It's emotionally hard work. It's the hours of your life are hard. It's demanding. It's stressful. But I always say to the young lawyers, I bet that one of the most important reason you decided to become a lawyer is somewhere you decided to use your skills to make the world a better place, to work for justice. And I think that kind of idea that inspired all of us, I think we need to touch back into that from time to time. When we really get worn down by what we do, whether it's billable hours or making payroll, or for me, having 24-hour agreements in a couple of weeks, to get back to why are we doing this? And so, especially for first-day law students, I want them to hold on to those principles, those dreams and inspiration that brought them there for the first time.